Yeah.
I mean, it's like, what do I have to do? Bitch and whine like a damn child just to get it to fucking work?
You do know I'm live now?
Well, my internet's being that slow this morning, that's why. I bitched once and then it got right in. Now it's wanting to take its sweet ass time again. Do I have to start throwing a temper tantrum like a little infant child? Fuck. Anyways, you said you were live?
uh, it shows it was live.
Well, I can't see, so I don't
Uh,
know.
there we go. Now it's showing up.
You know? You know, Per, one thing I do have to say. Our grandfathers were very smart. You know?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, especially teaching us things like a tiger never changes its stripes.
Yep. Tigers never do.
Really, controller, we're going to do that today?
Just chatting. I need to
Yeah,
pull
she's
up.
having fun just chatting me. I'm just having a pain in the ass. A sign that things to come for the day. I might as well just go jump in bed and go to sleep. Stay there.
Yeah, it's gonna be one busy day.
No, I wonder how everybody's doing today.
I wonder how everyone's doing too.
I mean, me, myself, like I said, way everything's going, I think I'm just better off just disappearing and going to bed. Fuck. Going back into my hidey hole. I know Brandy said she's going to be doing a little bit of work this morning.
Yeah, I believe she's busy on something.
Probably cooking.
Cooking or working or something, who knows.
Yep. to explain why we done this little string?
Well, I'm going to say an informant of mine has contacted me and
Yeah.
gave me some information that's very disturbing and nerve-wracking. And well,
And yes, I'm gonna go quiet and
and
I'm gonna let her tell it all.
I'm morning, Brandy.
Good morning.
I didn't know if you were busy cooking or not. I'll be cooking here in a little while for my Thanksgiving dinner today. Yes, I'm having Thanksgiving dinner early today because tomorrow A-hole is going to be at her mother's
Yep.
for
And we're gonna be busy too.
and we're going to be busy that day ourselves. So,
So,
yeah.
do it a little early. That's why
So,
I was giving a little thanks to our grandfathers for
yeah, we were
very
giving
nice
thanks to our
sayings.
grandfathers for teaching us very valuable lessons.
Yeah.
And one of the lessons they told us is tigers never change their stripes. And like I said, I had an informant get a hold of me. And I would like for that individual to actually show up or even email. Um,
Doubt they will.
who knows? Because it was like I said, it was something that was kind of concerning because it seemed to ring a lot of truth. And what I have noticed out of this individual lately. And basically,
Why don't you read the email that was sent?
well, I could tell you, um, Preston is trying with a new name, the Rhodes Lesser Taken account, to gain the trust and to get into a game with Per. Because he has figured out, that way, then he can figure out her name, email, password, and even her address. Uh, then he will try to impersonate her and do as he did me, and he will do it in servers with dangerous individuals and start acting like Per's real identity. That's what was really disturbing there. But more of that email is it clearly states Preston was going to try to come back to the Preda Kingdom. Uh, Apparently, him and his friends have been working on a new hack to find someone's address through games. So he was going to come back to the channel to try to play a game so he could get my address. Do not play any video games with Preston. Well, I already said I'm not playing video games with Preston. I don't trust him enough. Um, let's see. Apparently, the parents did not take away his devices. He's been sneaking on devices, including his phone, trying to get to the Preda Kingdom again. His parents have allowed him these devices, but do not allow him on social medias. But he can play games.
If the parents were real parents, they would destroy the devices.
Mm-hmm. But it clearly states that, basically my informant clearly states that Preston is trying to convince us in the Preda Kingdom that he was innocent and framed by Blues Forever. The problem is, One other thing that my grandfather taught me:
Always trust your gut.
always trust your gut instinct. It's never wrong. My gut instinct kept telling me when Preston returned that something was off, that there wasn't something adding up. And I noticed how hard he was trying to push to get into the Minecraft realm. And he showed no remorse for the things he did. He tries to claim that he's innocent, but we have proof and evidence showing all the guilt that he has caused. But yet, he wants to just randomly for us to just automatically trust him and allow him into games.
I
But
don't
now
trust
knowing what my informant told me, that he has a way of finding emails by playing games with him, I don't want him ever in my games. And if that is the case, then I don't want him back. I do not want him in my community. I do not want him around ever. Because clearly, he's a fake.
Need a little decandescent?
No, I don't, Hoops. Thank you. But I do not want him here. Because to me, I've had a gut feeling that something was wrong. Especially on the fact that he did not own up to any of the mistakes he made. Like I had mentioned about the one YouTube account that was making slanderous videos about my brother being a PDF, about me being supposedly a hypocritical racist, um, all of that. And yet, he claimed he never had anything to do with that, which I know was a lie. I caught that lie. I'm not dumb. First off, you're, Preston may be 17. I'm older. I have more experience. I can catch lies. You're not. So, as far as I'm concerned on it, I feel that there's a lot of lies that's been going on with Preston. He claims he got caught last night being online. But yet, even after he was caught, he still stayed in the live stream. So, according to what my informant said, the parents took away the devices, but when he turned 17, they gave them back to him, but wasn't going to allow him online. So if he was caught, why was he still online, knowing that he was caught? Apparently, this is an individual who enjoys breaking rules. And I think it's disgusting. And I realized, Zoro, I forgot my coffee sitting in there. And it really upsets me on the fact that this individual thinks that it's okay to try to come and lie his way through. Because the one thing that I absolutely stand for is honesty. And if you ain't honest, I will call you out. And I'm saying it, Preston Berry is not honest. Because I've caught in so many lies. And what really gets me is the fact that this individual, Preston Berry, is also going as far as trying to push my moderator's buttons.
Wait per, in my theory, what if he faking all this just for him to gather information and lie about his parents not taking his devices but DH?
It could be. Well, like I said, I had an informant send me an email.
And my name is Brandolyn Carter, so there's that since you think you're so smart.
Exactly. I can tell you for a fact it's not. I could tell you for a fact it's not Brandolyn Carter. I could tell you that. But also, and like I said, I feel that it might, this individual's coming in saying, I was framed by so and so, and it wasn't me, I didn't do any of that. And when we have the evidence and
At
knowing,
this point, his parents know has on those devices they've been shown proof and messaged and don't want to handle their child, they would rat.
exactly, exactly, bad parenting. And like I said, what also upsets me when it comes to Preston, and I noticed it a lot last night when I was streaming. First of all, Preston is a 17-year-old kid. Why the hell is he telling Brandy, who's had 2 children, how to be a mother? I'm pretty sure she knows how to fucking be a mom. And thank you for bringing my coffee to me, Zoro. And even more so, I hate to tell you, a-hole is an a-hole for a reason. She got that name because she is very blunt, but she's very honest. And I
Got
do
that name
not
because
stop
she is an
her.
asshole, no matter
She is
what.
a legit asshole. But she's that way for a reason. She's
If you don't
another one
like
like
it,
me who don't like lying.
if you
An
don't
a-hole
like it, then
was
you're in the
seeing right
wrong
through
area.
Preston's lies. And she was calling it out. And, I'm going to be honest, if Steven was to come on here and, tell Brandy something about how to, you know, take care of the daughter, then I would get it because that's Brandy's husband. Okay? That's Brandy's husband there. But Preston's not. So Preston needs to stop trying to tell Brandy how to be a parent when he's not even a parent himself. And so, as far as Preston ever playing a game with me, that wasn't never going to happen. Because, like my grandfather said to me, a tiger never changes its stripes. And the only problem is you're a tiger who's not very well hidden. And your stripes show really well. And so, as far as I'm concerned, Preston, you can take your little pussycat ass out of here. And don't ever bother my kingdom again. And as far as all your little friends, y'all are gonna get what's coming. Whether you like it or not.
Karma always comes back.
Karma will always come back and bite you. The only problem is it comes back 10 times harder. So you may think you're hidden now, but you're not hidden. Especially considering you're dumb enough to tell where you live.
Well, that and also, he's also even told you and me, big mistake, that the police have already came to his place.
It was also told by my informant that the police have showed up at Preston's. The only problem is I think they were full of crap. And I feel like that was a lie to try to make them believe it. Because police officers will not tell you who made a call.
No. And as far as Brandy having to fly her happy ass up there to get you, I hate to inform you, it's called a U.S. Embassy. All we have to do is make one little phone call there, and it's done.
Even more so, not just a U.S. embassy, but also you have to realize if you're caught by Canadian police, they will ship you. It's called extraditing. They will send you to where you need to be sent to. And so, y'all ain't getting away.
Nope. You just
And
thought
it's
you
really
were.
disgusting on the fact that you want to come in here and pretend that you're Mr. Innocent and thinking that, oh, automatically we're the dumb ones. We're going to believe that you're innocent. No. Because I had a
You never
gut
can.
feeling from the start that something was off. Why the hell all of a sudden would you come back?
Especially to the one people that have no respect or trust for you.
Yeah. They would rather make the excuses uh and all that. And so as far as I'm concerned, to all my moderators, if Preston Berry's accounts show up, it's gone. Anyone who talks about the drama from here on out will automatically
Gone.
be timed out. I'm not doing it. We're not going to. I don't want to time people out. I really don't. Um, One thing that I was going to try to say is I've noticed that a lot of my stuff has changed from what I normally had done.
I will go.
There you go. And I know you'll also tell Steven, he's a moderator as well. So, um, I feel like there are some changes that I'm going to have to make on the channel. Not particular with you guys. Normally I do Minecraft. I've gotten to where I'm doing the Minecraft realm on Fridays and Saturdays. But I think I'm going to switch the Saturdays and start playing more solo games. Like Resident Evil Village or the Coral Island or the new Jurassic Park game or the Jurassic World game. I literally bought it almost 2-3 months ago and haven't touched it yet. Um, I'm also wanting to involve Zoro more in gameplay. Hello, a-hole. Um,
Finally, the a-hole arrived.
yeah, finally the a-hole got here.
Of course, assholes are always late.
Oh yeah, assholes always are. But I feel that, you know, I feel that the information that I was given by my informant is very, very accurate. Because one, apparently my informant claimed that Preston literally said that he was going to come back and try to play innocent, and that he was framed.
A whole reporting for duty.
That's right, you are. For once.
What?
No, I was giving a little shit. She goes, a-hole reporting for duty. I'm like, oh, for once.
Oh, yeah.
You quit saying
That's
that for
all I
a
was
while.
asking, what,
She quit saying the a-hole reporting for duty. I think she forgot about that part.
Yeah.
But, like I said, my informant told how Preston was going to play innocent. And like he was acting like framed. That he was going to be that he was framed. That's exactly what Preston did. He tried to own up that he didn't own the channel that called Zoro PDF. He didn't make threats towards Brandy's child. I see now that, yeah, he was trying to play innocent. And then, I noticed he was trying really, really hard to find a way into the Minecraft realm. And by what the informant said, apparently he's got a new hack on his computer that allows him to look at people's emails, their real names, their passwords, even down to their addresses. And he was trying real hard to get in. The only problem is the main realm on the Minecraft is Brandy's. So if Brandy don't trust you and Brandy don't forgive you, she's not gonna let your ass in. And I'm gonna tell it. I was backing her 100%. And I also said it right here on a live stream direct. As far as trusting Preston, I don't. And I will not play any games with him. I was not going to put that. I was not going to do that to anyone. Because I'm not putting anybody in that situation.
Someone came in and said they were going to grave me and my children and used the name Brandolyn Carter and in the message.
And me
That tells me who was in here last night and making threats.
he's not trusted enough for that.
Exactly. The informant, I already told my informant I was also going to show Brandy this information as well. Because it did involve her. And the fact that somebody came in literally saying, you know, the stream last night saying what they were going to do, I was not happy with. And so I now know.
Yeah, we already know who it was too.
We know who it was too. Because of the fact that they used the name Brandolyn Carter. That, first of all, is not Brandy's name. Just letting you know.
No.
FYI.
Her last name's Valentine. Get it fucking right.
Brandy's last name is Valentine?
Yes.
Oh, okay. There you go, Brandy. I think he just told off what your last name is, Valentine.
Oh wait, calling her out by her full name is doxing. Oh my god.
So, it tells me that I honestly feel that all the individuals...
Zoro, stop using my government name, face with tears of joy.
Zoro, stop using my government name.
Well, can't help it. Because it reminds me too much
Ooh,
of
that
Jill.
turkey looks good, a-hole. Is it nice and juicy?
Jill's as much of a pain in the ass.
I still find it funny. It's like, Zoro, stop using my government name. How dare you? Well, according to Blues Forever, apparently if you say someone's name, it's doxing.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, well, I say my chat members' names all the time. Does that mean I'm doxing every one of my chat members?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, good. But no, like I said, my informant sent me this information. And to me, it's very disturbing. And I don't like it. And the fact that they were trying so hard to come into Minecraft and all of this, it makes me feel right there that they're guilty of it. And that's why it makes it very upsetting. Because of the fact that this individual...
My family is about to have food fight because I'm taking all the food.
No, I don't think there's going to be a food fight there, Skulls. I'm pretty sure they're just going to get mad at you and throw the food at you. You're going to be the target. But like I said, as far as I am concerned at this point, Preston is a tiger whose stripes have not changed and will never change. I don't know what screenshot I saved just then. But those stripes have not changed. They're not ever going to change. And as far as I am concerned, like I said to all my moderators, at this point, Preston is gone. Robin, he's only going to get himself caught. Because I hate to tell you, people are gonna bring it up where they found out, supposed information. And I'm still waiting for something to happen because apparently he's been going around trying to dox me that badly. The only problem is nothing's happened.
Yeah,
At least where I'm at. If there is something happening in another place because of him, it'll come back and haunt him. Especially if somebody gets murdered on his account. Which is a likely chance, because he's most likely sent people after him.
yeah, and here's the problem. By him doing something like that, and I have talked to a police officer that is considered murder for hire, and that carries over a full-fledged 40 years in prison.
Yep.
So
it's just gonna catch up with him.
and the worst part, I know you've been in prison for 10 years. Another 40's going to be a lot worse for you. But of course, it'd be kind of funny if they found out what you were in for.
I find that funny too. But no, I wanted to do this,
Just
kind of like a
quick
quick stream this morning. Also to wish all of you happy Thanksgiving early.
Yeah.
As well as also inform that, I do have an informant. That informant told me some very disturbing news that
What we got? What is
seen.
it with us? What is it with us having all the snakes that come back to us just to inform us of information? Jesus Christ.
Well, I mean, we're a Preda kingdom for a reason. And when
Yeah.
we say that we're a Preda kingdom, we're talking about predators of the wild. We're talking lions and tigers and bears and snakes.
Oh,
things
fucking
that
right.
things that are that way.
Said it, so you walked right into that.
I know. Shut up, Zoro. Morning, Drip. Like I said, this is the time. These are horrible individuals. These are menaces to society because their parents allowed them to become this.
Need a little decongestant?
Shut up, Hoops.
Find out real quickly, don't tell a hole to chill.
Hey, I was just running up in
Oh,
my
yeah.
house. That's all
Oh,
I
Drip
was
said
doing.
hello to Zoro.
Hey, Drip.
Yeah. First of all, you learn real fast. Don't tell a-hole to chill out when she speaks her mind, because when she speaks her mind, you're screwed, because she is a very blunt and honest individual.
Even where she speaks her mind to me, I tell her to chill out.
Well, what it was, okay, and I will say it. Preston came in there last night and was trying to tell Brandy how to be a mother. It's not like she had a baby before this.
No shit.
I mean, it's not like she don't know how to raise kids. A-hole got sick of seeing it. So A-hole said, she's not your wife, she's not your sister, she's not your girlfriend. So back the fuck off.
Exactly. And as he
A-hole
said
is
last
just blunt
night,
about what
as
she
he
says.
said last night, he's forever alone. Remember that.
Well, he tried to say that I was going to be forever alone. I hate to tell you, when I go to find me a man, I'm going to find a damn good one. Hopefully I find one like Steven. Because then I
Oh,
know it'll be good.
Stephen, science has
Because then I would know it'd be good.
we have the technology. You know, we could make a clone.
Well, I mean, the scientists are getting pretty good.
I got this feeling I got a dirty look just then.
I mean, Brandy probably did.
No,
Well, okay.
from
He
both
literally
her
claimed.
and him.
Brandy and me were talking about Coral Island and Stardew Valley, how you can find love interests, actually get married, and have children on the game.
Yeah, Per's still trying to get me to tell
I didn't know that.
what the secret is. And really,
I'm being
it's
truthful.
not that big of a secret.
Face with tears of joy,
Yeah,
face with
I
tears
didn't
of
know
joy,
that.
face with
Well,
tears of joy,
he
face
thought
with
Brandy was
tears of
talking
joy,
to
face
him.
with tears of joy.
And he said, "No, I'm still single and stuff." And I was talking about the game.
What game?
It was a game I played last night called Coral Island. It's like a 3D version. To me, it's like a 3D version of Stardew Valley,
That's what
except
it
for
reminds
you're
me
more
of.
on an island.
An asterisk.
No, I think she said it right the first time. But I'm being very honest and very upfront. I don't want.
Have cookies, cookie.
Yay, cookies. I don't want Preston here because I kept having a gut feeling that something was going to turn off bad. And I don't know if anyone else realized it. I found that there was things going on that I felt were not necessary to go on. And the only reason I felt so stressed and so overwhelmed with it was because I do worry about my community. I also worry very much about my brother and his health. He already has a bad enough heart and bad enough breathing as is. So adding that stress that these individuals cause isn't good for him.
I'm gonna
So
say, fuck my damn health.
I try to keep Zoro
Bullshit's over.
out of it. I try to keep Zoro where he's not involved with it. And it was weighing more on me. And at this point,
I'm
it
more
became.
involved.
Well, I was going to say, it became at this point where it was so exhausting to me that I can't hardly do anything else.
Well, like I said, I'm more involved with it than anything because it's my channel.
Well, yes.
I'm involved 100%. So.
Yeah. But I was trying to keep that stress down. So I tried not to say things. But I got to the point that I couldn't keep doing it. And so by me sitting here telling this, literally reading what my informant said, I've noticed now Preston hasn't even showed up, hadn't even bothered to show up. Whether he got his internet taken, who knows? At this point, I don't think so. Because apparently he thinks he can order his parents around. Clearly he hasn't.
Loopy thinks he can order me around. I'd tell him like this. How badly do you want to pick your head up off the floor?
Mm-hmm.
You do not demand anything of me.
And what makes it even more...
Hez watching in silence.
Oh, most likely. Because he was caught. He was caught. Because, like I said, I had a gut feeling when he first showed up and first started contacting me that I absolutely felt very uncomfortable. I knew right then something had to be off. There's no way. There's no way.
I'm gonna say this part. Some things he said kind of made people go, Could be right, but then again, could be wrong.
some of the things that was said made it very questionable on why this was going the way it was. And so for me to sit here and question, and my gut telling me,
PS5 only.
oh, sorry. But
What?
I have a lot of issue with, you know, how, someone tries to conduct themselves. And Preston wasn't very good at trying to
Hiding.
hide, obviously. He was very adamant that we kick somebody out of the Minecraft realm so he could join. Well, first of all,
No.
not going to happen. I don't ever want to play a game with that individual. Because he's got a very horrid attitude. I mean, in a way, he's very much a sore loser type. And when I say a sore loser, if he actually loses at a game, he throws the biggest temper tantrum, probably worse than Munchkin ever thought about.
Well,
And trust me, I've heard Munchkin throw fits.
And here's the thing. How many times have we caught him at trying to pull the same shit?
And, he's done this type of thing before, trying to blame someone else on
It's like,
making him seem innocent.
how many times do you have to get your ass caught and lose before you start realizing maybe I should leave them alone because they keep catching me?
See, that's the thing when it comes down to predators of the wild. They always watch. They're always stalking. They're always hunting. We're not dumb individuals. We hunt. So, when we hunt, we find what we look for.
Yep.
For us, a lot of times, we always hunt games or movies or something like that. And if we can't find it one place, we don't stop the hunt till we do. And so that means that this individual, well, Preston and Robin, you're messing with a kingdom that knows how to hunt. Literally knows how to hunt. You seriously think that we're dumb
Fall for bullshit.
and that we're gonna fall for lies? Just because I'm from Arkansas doesn't mean I'm stupid.
Just because I have goldfish for a brain doesn't mean I only have one. I have 10. Thank you. And
Yeah.
they're a hell of a lot smarter than you think.
We're normally calm, patient people.
You know, the weird thing is, ever since Preston has shown back up, I haven't even heard from Robin.
Exactly. But I know that Robin and Preston are two different people.
Yeah,
That I know.
they are.
Robin has disappeared now that Preston's back. I think Robin is sitting and hiding, waiting for Preston to bring the information that he wants. The only problem is, we're not
failed.
stupid enough to fall for those. Which means
Failed again.
Preston failed. He's not getting the information he's wanting, so he can't give it to Robin.
And here's a little tidbit for Preston. As soon as you turn 18, Robin's done with you.
I mean,
Just letting you know.
that's what I'm saying. That's my theory, and that's what my gut feeling kept telling me, is that what if Preston came back to try to get information to give to Robin? Because Preston's name is on Robin's channel. Pretty hardcore there. It seems like me it's very close to it. And it just really is an unnerving thing. Um, so we're, like I say, tigers never change their stripes. They never do. Which means that these individuals, they're not going to change. They're going to stay the same. They're going to keep being hurtful to people. They're going to continue to do dangerous acts, such as the
Until
doxing,
somebody hurts. Until
until
somebody hurts them.
until somebody ends up hurting them, because it's not going to end in their favor. It
No.
never does.
No.
And so, and the only reason I am done even trying to talk to Robin, I have commented on his stuff, especially when he said, oh, Per lives in one of these houses. I'm like, actually, you're wrong. I don't live anywhere near there.
How many times do I have to tell you? You cannot argue with an ignorant person. You'll always lose because they have the upper hand.
I wasn't arguing. I just told him he was wrong.
Or their ignorance keeps them stupid.
Yeah. I'm just saying
So no matter,
they were wrong.
no matter what you say, you're wrong, you'll lose the fight.
Well, I understand that. I'm just saying I told them they were wrong. I don't live near there. They said, oh, you're just scared. No, I'm not scared. I'm not scared at all.
I ain't scared of anybody.
And the reason is I was bullied through high school. I was bullied through elementary school. I was bullied a lot. Hell, even some of my adult years I was bullied. But here's the thing. That only makes you stronger. And I have become strong enough that I'm not afraid of whatever anyone throws at me. And I'm really not. So, all these guys are, that's exactly what they are. They're cowardly, in a way, they're cowardly bullies. And the reason I say they're cowardly bullies, they only bully behind a computer monitor. But I guarantee you, face to face, they're probably the biggest damn cowards you'll ever find.
Shoot, they wouldn't step in my face.
So, I literally do not want them here. Because the backlash is when you corner a predatory animal, there's only one thing that's going to happen. They're going to come back biting.
Get the claws and fangs.
Well, that's what I was going to say. They come back biting. And they bite hard as hell. So, as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to start upholding and pushing the rules that I have set into place. If we have new subscribers that want to come in and say hello and be respectful in doing so, then be my guest. We've had some that have come in and talked to us peacefully about games. They've talked to us peacefully about movies that are coming out or their favorite songs. They enjoy it. That's why people come here. Is because we're people that can get along with anyone. And the fact that you have these toxic individuals in the world whose parents do not care about their children enough to make sure that they don't become a problem to society. It just baffles me how bad it is. I mean, why sit there and lie? Why sit there and continue to pull all of this?
As I've always said, I'd rather the cold hard truth than a pretty little lie.
Yeah. And like I said, I honestly am done with it. They're going to get themselves caught. Because, for one, they are pretty ignorant. Especially if you're going to go around and tell where you live.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's very concerning on the fact that, you know, these individuals think that they're hidden, but they're not hidden. I mean, this is literally like two grown orange tigers standing in the middle of a snow desert or a snowland. They stand out and they want to be noticed. They want that gratification that they're doing great things. The only problem is if you actually notice on Robin's channel, the Blues Forever, he's actually losing subscribers because of how horrible he is. Even his own community is telling him, dude, you're doing wrong. You're screwing up. But his ignorance knows no better.
Glowing star.
So you got a golden star for that one.
Thank you.
Randy
I was
definitely gave you
drinking,
that golden star.
I was drinking a Monster apple.
Oh, I remember. We got you that.
Yeah, I got that like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it was like 2 weeks ago. You picked it up. You just never drank it.
Yeah.
You know, but as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to these individuals, they're done. And Brandy definitely, I know, will be probably the first one to do it. That is, if Steven don't beat her to it first.
AI monsters get ya every time,
He'll beat
face
her.
with tears of joy.
She's like, ooh, monsters get you every time. Yes, they do.
Yeah.
The monsters always get him. Same with Venoms.
I belch more than anything whenever I drink Monsters.
That's what it means when it says release the beast, face with tears of joy.
Yep, the monster. That's what it means when it says release the beast. Yep, those belches are very beastly.
Oh, there was one time I actually drank 2 of them, and
Oh yeah.
you gotta remember that part. I let out the biggest belch, like it was like 3-4 minutes long. It was
Yeah.
a long one, and
I
it
don't-
was loud.
I don't drink monsters or venoms or anything like that because
Oh, I love Venoms. Ooh.
I just can't handle the taste of them. To me, they're kind of off.
She don't like the bitter and tartness of them.
Yeah.
This one's surprisingly, it's not bitter or tart. It tastes more like apple.
I mean, it depends on if I like that. I mean, to me, it's, you know, there's just those things about it.
But I'm rarely able to get Monsters because they've went up in price since
Oh yeah.
way back.
You know, but no, back on as far as I'm concerned, at this point in time, and my moderators are listening, I could tell that there's not going to be any more Preston. There's not going to be a Robin. As far as I'm concerned, those individuals do not exist. Because, first of all, ignorance.
I already forgot who we were talking about.
They're done. It's done. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I know Brandy's exhausted. At this point, I'm pretty sure even Zoro is. At this point, my entire
Everybody's
community.
exhausted of it.
If you do see something that has been posted trying to claim anything, just report it.
Say nothing,
Don't
just report it, cause
don't say anything, just report it. Because at some point it will be gone.
yep.
And that's why I feel Robin is hiding. Because he fucked up.
Either that or he's waiting on his
Or he's
little
waiting on his little boy toy. And yes, by boy toy I mean Preston. Because he sure likes teenage boys. So, he's waiting on that little boy toy to get him information. The only problem is, that information ain't coming. Because,
Wrong.
yep, because even if Preston don't show up this morning, he'll bound to show up. And when he does,
He won't show up this evening, I can tell you that much.
well, here's the thing. Once he does, and actually does say something, he's gone.
That's what I was hitting at, Per.
Yeah.
As soon as he comes in, it's like, you're gone.
As soon as he comes in, he'll be gone. Because I don't, like I said, I have informants out there. There are people out there
There are
that are good
animals
people who are willing to at least
I
give
was just-
warning and heads up. Hey, something's not right here. This is what I know.
Say this. I was just going to say this, Per. There are people that are considered snakes out there.
Yeah,
They will alert you.
they will
They
alert you.
will
to
alert
things.
on you. If you are doing wrong, they will call it out.
Yeah.
So,
And so, they're gonna get caught. It's just how it is. And I know, like I said, he's most likely watching, but he's sitting there being quiet. He's not gonna come on and try to come up with some lie to defend himself, obviously. Because he knows he's been caught. He knows that now we're not dumb individuals.
Calling our informant a liar is not going to cut it.
Yeah, calling our informant a liar is not going to cut it.
Because that's not defending yourself. That's pretty much just making a statement.
Yeah. An actual defense. And, he came on wanting to supposedly atone and, oh, he was framed. The only thing is, when I called out the one channel that I know Preston did have, where it literally made a video saying how Zoro's a PDF and had fake screenshots that they owned up to were fake. He had nothing to do with that. I knew better.
Fake news. Forget it. You're just being ignorant.
I knew better. And the fact that he wasn't going to own up to apologizing to Zoro for saying that kind of gave me that hint that he's not here for that redemption. He's not here for trying to make up for the wrong he's done. He was here for a different reason.
Yep.
So that told me right there that the individual doesn't need to be here. So as far as I'm concerned, this individual can go. I'm done.
Be gone!
I'm done with him. And any of my moderators, if you see him, you know what to do.
It's time.
because I'm not going to keep putting up with toxic behavior. Last night I literally watched this individual try to tell two of my moderators, tried to tell one how to be a parent. Does a 17-year-old know how to be a parent for? Especially one who doesn't have kids. And even more, I saw him pushing the buttons that you shouldn't be pushing when it comes to an asshole.
Nope, because that asshole will come back at you.
Oh, that asshole will get you hardcore. And so, what's that tell you for the individual? I mean, it kind of showed that they were here to cause problems. They feel, just like telling a-hole, oh, she can eat this and it will be fine. It's something similar to chocolate, but she won't have an allergic reaction. You don't know that. You're not a doctor, for one. You're just a 17-year-old kid who's still in frickin' school. So don't act like you're a doctor. And you should also not tell parents how to be parents. I mean, because like I said, I'm pretty sure Brandy's had 2 children. She knows what she's doing.
And besides, the only one that could tell her would be somebody like me.
Who actually has a kid.
Who actually has age on them.
Someone who has age to them, like a grandparent. Like I said, like even with Zoro, who is a father himself. So, I mean, unless you're a parent, then you can give parenting advice. If you're not, don't sit there and tell a parent how to pay a parent. Because you don't know shit about being a parent.
Nope.
Because first of all, I can tell you, melatonin don't work for everyone.
Here's the thing. I have insomnia problems. I've taken melatonin to sleep. Here's the thing. I can't take it. It don't work. In fact, the last time I took it, I had to almost overdose it just to sleep. That's how sad it is.
Oh, my informant just emailed me again. I'm loving this. Let's see. Preston, let's see. Preston got caught by his parents talking to the Preda Kingdom and spamming. Both of which he's not supposed to do. So he got his shit apparently taken away again. Hopefully his parents will actually prevent him from getting back on. Or at least that's what he claims. So, okay.
Alrighty then.
Well, if the and we kind of know he said that his parents caught him last night. Apparently being online. So, if his shit was taken for being on, bravo to the parents for once. And maybe the parents need to keep that going. They need to keep him off the internet because he's apparently becoming a danger. And yeah, I know Robin is not Blue. Or I know Robin is not Preston. 2 completely individual. And you know what? I am going to tell it. The only reason I know what Robin's name is, the reason I know what Blue's Foreverness name is when it comes to the PlayStation. If you ask to send a close friend request to someone, it reveals real names or the names that are
Yeah,
on the account. In this
Per,
case,
hold on.
he
Hold on. I'm
sent
gonna
that.
tell.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna tell it, Per. He sent me a close friend request. Here's the problem. I didn't put my real name on here.
Yeah, so, but when he sent that, it
And yet it
literally
showed
said
his real
his
name to
name.
me.
It showed his real name to Zoro.
Yeah.
So that's
That's
how
why I was
we
sitting here
knew what the
laughing
real name
so
was.
hard because it even today it's still hilarious.
It's like,
Hilarious.
because then Brandy, and I love Brandy to death.
I'm
She's an
getting choked up on
incredible
this
friend
goddamn
that you could
apple.
have. She literally
Damn,
goes,
I'm gonna have to quit drinking this shit because
she
it's
literally
choking me up.
popped off about the name Robin. And if it wasn't their name,
Why you keep talking about the boy blunder?
chill out for a minute. But what's funny is, if it wasn't their real name, they would have been like, who's that? Who are you talking to? They would have kind of pushed it off or blew it off. But that's not the reaction that Blues Forever gave. What was funny is the reaction was, how did you know my real name? I mean, okay, your real name was literally shown to Zoro because you were the dumbass that sent the close friend request. And the only way you were going to see what Zoro's name is, which, by the way, is Zoro. There you go. The only way you were going to see that is if he accepted it. The only problem
I
is,
did not put my real name on here.
well, and I was going to say, the only way you would have seen it is if you would have accepted it. The only problem is, he didn't accept it. He denied it. So,
And there's a reason.
we're not stupid. We know.
Well, there's a reason to that too. I don't friend
Then
anybody
accused me of
unless I
doxing
play
him when he
games
gave
with
us his name himself, face with
I am
tears
very
of joy,
strict
face
on
with
that.
tears of joy.
Always have been.
Exactly. Apparently, and that's what that's why I said the ignorance is really strong with these individuals.
Excuse me.
Because they're like, oh, you said my name, you doxed me. First of all, learn what the term doxing is. Because saying someone's name is not doxing.
Glowing star.
And you're getting more golden stars, Zoro.
I know.
I could use some more coffee on that one. But it's like,
I killed off that apple.
learn what doxing is. Exactly. It's like, oh, you doxed me because you're the one who gave us your name. It's not doxing if you're giving it away. But even more so, they really need to learn what doxing is before they can fully actually understand it. Because saying someone's name is not doxing. I mean, literally, I see Brandy's name. I say, good morning, Brandy. Oh, what? Me saying her name doxed her?
Okay, hold on. I gotta get my glasses on my way back to my room.
You get your glasses. Pretty sure there's gonna be a smart ass comment with this.
Hold on. Got my glasses on. Doxing is actually where you reveal a home address or a workplace address of somebody or some people.
There you go.
That is doxing.
So, saying someone's name is not doxing. Because if that's the case, does that mean that teachers are doxing their students by saying their name? Oh, I mean, I don't know how other schools work. But I know around here they do take roll call to make sure the kids are in school or to make sure that the kids in the class like they're supposed to. So they do call the kids' names. Does that mean that every teacher doxes their students by calling their name? I mean, it just makes there's no logical sense when it comes to these individuals. They're broken. Their brain is broken. I mean, it's just... And Brandy, I apologize for doxing you. Oh, and apparently I just doxed you again. 3,000 raw science. Nice.
Don't ask.
I had to do something with a spider.
Yeah, an orb weaver. Scienced.
The reason I said I knew it had to do something with a spider was because the fact that just before the 3,000 science popped up, Hoops literally goes, "Want to break some spider legs?"
Yeah.
So I kind of knew it had to do something with a spider.
It was a science infused orb weaver.
But
I was doing something.
you know, like I had told Brandy, there are some small things that I was going to start changing. I'm going to start trying to do a little bit more of solo plays. Like on the Thursdays, I'm going to try to, involve Zoro. On Tuesdays, I'm going to try to play a solo game. On Saturday, instead of doing the Minecraft realm, I'm going to try to do a solo game where it's either just me playing and talking, or Zoro will be in a party with me or something. You'll hear the voices, but it'll be me playing. I noticed some people like that. So that's what I intend to try to do. I'm going to try doing that kind of stuff. And I also feel that it's time that I switch up when it comes down to on some of my moderators. I feel that, there has been some moderators that haven't been around a whole lot. I mean, I understand, yeah, they probably still watch, they probably still get the notifications, they're still part of the channel, but they're such busy individuals that they don't have time to be able to come on and do what they need to do on live streams.
Yeah.
And I feel that it might be necessary to change that. Because I mean, and I'm gonna be truthful, I know Brandy is always watching. She's always there. And she's always got her finger on that ban button ready to go.
Well, her moderatorship's
perfectly fine. She actually does a good job at it.
We're not going to name names, Per. We're not going through the entire mod list or
No.
anything.
No, I'm not doing that. I was just going to say, I do find it interesting because Brandy had told me something. Because like I said, me and Brandy have each other's actual numbers. We do talk to each other outside of the streaming. And it was funny, she says she loves when I get ready to live stream. Because then she looks at Steven and goes, "Oh, Per streaming. I got to get to work." She actually gets this claim that she has a job doing the moderating, even though she's not paid for it, but she enjoys doing it, which I don't mind. And I love playing games with Brandy even when I'm not streaming. I really do, because like I said, there's very rarely I trust people. Very rare that I have trust for people in general. In fact, there's very few people that I do have trust for. Brandy is one of those that I do trust. And we actually have fun with what we do. And there's times that I don't think she realizes. But I'll be sitting there, she's, oh, well, she's got to change Munchkin's diaper, or she's got to, get Munchkin a bottle or something. And there's times I remember hearing Brandy go to change Munchkin, and she goes, "Oh, you a stinky, rotten girl. Oh, my goodness, how can you do this much?" It's like, that's bigger than your entire body. It, it's hilarious to just listen to her on being a mom because she could say the most darndest things.
Ain't that all moms?
I mean, it, I honestly think that is all moms in a way do that. There's always this goofiness when it comes to moms. And I just like to sit and listen to Brandy when she's doing this stuff because it's absolutely hilarious to listen to her. Because you also hear Munchkin too and how Munchkin's reacting. And it's right there tells me that she's a great mom. She knows what she's doing. So anytime you see a mom who can get their kid to laugh or to have some kind of, goofy little smile, makes it
That's always a
worthwhile.
good thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing. I think it's very much worth it. And I do, like I said, I find it hilarious that she can do that. But, no, like I said, I'm not making this a big stream. Only because I wanted to get it off my mind of, what my informant had sent me. What my informant had, emailed me or showed me that Preston isn't here for the reason he was claiming he was here. And I was not going to keep having him here.
Entertained somehow, face with tears of joy.
Exactly. I don't want to be rude to you on this, Brandy, but what is that Disney game thing that you're playing? I'm just curious. My curiosity. The only reason why is I also have her on Discord, and Discord shows me she's playing it. So I was curious what it is. Are you recording that? Making it like videos or something? Because if so, I'll be watching it. I like the little mole. I really thought that was cutesy. I thought it was really cute.
Dreamlight Valley.
Dreamlight Valley. Okay.
I've heard of that game,
Is it good?
and I have. Some people say it's good. Some say, it's not really worth it. But
Okay.
Main thing a lot of people just gripe about is that Disney made it. That's the only main gripe.
Basically, you're trying to restore the land and you get characters.
Ah,
Pretty good.
Brandy says it's pretty good, and basically you're trying to restore the land and you get characters for doing so, I guess. Interesting.
Let me see if I can try something here.
Can't you see that I'm really... I'm working extremely hard right now. I mean, I gotta at least have some relaxation before I have to actually go and cook and all that. But, no,
But it's time consuming, like it's real time based, so you can only do so much every day. However, there's plenty of things to do to keep entertained.
Ah, okay. That's an interesting ordeal. So it's a very, like, grind-worthy type game.
Very pricey too.
Oh, is it very pricey?
Yeah, I'll show you after stream.
Oh, okay. Well, we won't be streaming for much longer. Like I said, it would probably would... Oh, okay.
It's
Okay.
yeah. Like I said, I'll show you after stream.
But, well, all I'm gonna say is I am gonna be keeping this as a short stream this morning because I mainly wanted to get it off that and let my moderators know
Short?
that. Well, I mean, it's only been an hour and a half.
Yeah, you normally run
2 hours
short
in the
would have
morning.
Short would have been an hour.
Well, this is probably towards the end of it anyways right now, but I was gonna say, you know, now I know and I'm pretty sure, like I said, I'm pretty sure Brandy's gonna let Steven know, that if Preston shows, he's gone. I don't care when it is. He ever shows back up, he's gone.
I doubt he'll show
And,
up now. He knows he's caught.
well, either way, he'll try. He'll try. You know, he'll try. I'm pretty sure of that. And so, I honestly know that my moderators are going to do the job because they're good at doing their jobs. Most of them when they're here. I feel it is, you know, it's a beneficial thing. And I'm going to find, you know, like I said, these individuals are going to get caught for the wrong that they've done. If they don't get caught by law enforcement, they will end up getting caught by...
When the wagons come.
Well, I'm also going to
They'll
say,
know.
you know, because you got to think, when it comes to Preston, yeah, he's a kid in high school. He's 17. But I guarantee you, if he goes into a public place and talks how he talks right here, he's probably going to get his head knocked off by someone who's not going to tolerate his crap. I mean, that's just how it is. I mean, that's just how it goes. And so, but hopefully everyone has a wonderful Thanksgiving. I know I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to have a Thanksgiving dinner early because I know A-Hole's going to be going to her parents' house. So we're doing ours a day early, which is perfectly fine. I don't mind it.
Like we said, we've got stuff we're doing tomorrow too. So.
Yeah, we got some stuff that we've got to do tomorrow as well. So we're going to basically do what we can. I will definitely see everyone this evening for some 7 Days to Die. I am going to get back on that game. But no, I'm going to have to run down here to the store before... I'm going to have to run to the store and pick up some things, and then I got to come back and get ready to cook. For one, I got to cook Zoro's breakfast.
I don't think we'd have time to get to the store.
We might.
Because you took too long.
We might.
Way you like to talk, my ass.
That's all he does. That's all he does. That's all he does is sit there, bitch. Anyway.
Really?
We'll see everybody this evening. So, say goodbye, Zoro.
Goodbye, Zoro.
we'll see everyone on 7 days this evening. And
Later, guys.
bye, guys.